So that brings me to you, Marcella. If you could tell me about what exactly is Unstoppable Xpeakers Toastmasters Club all about?
It is an initiative from two different professional associations here in Toronto, and we decided to create our own opportunities. There are some workplaces that offer those Toastmasters clubs as part of their benefit, right? Because they want to develop their own staff. But for the ones that do not have that at our workplace, this is a great opportunity for us. Toastmasters is an international organization that can allow any person, any group of people, right, willing to practice public speaking and leadership skills to build their own club, to join it and connect with other people all around the world. So that is a great opportunity. Now with this pandemic, we are having our online sessions. So any person in any place of the world can join our meetings if they want to experience the atmosphere that we live there.
That brings me to you, Luisa. Tell me that, how is it that you have benefited from being a part of the club?
The most demanded skill the employers ask, the number one, is communication, which just being able to communicate efficiently and clearly. Another thing is just keeping meetings on task and time efficient, which, let's say, in Toastmasters, we have an agenda and it's covered and we have to just follow through, and we manage to just cover everything in that time, and we don't get anybody, just deviate from whatever topic we're just trying to reach. The next one would be giving feedback and receiving feedback. I guess a lot of us, I can speak personally, I come from Mexico, and we're not really used to either giving or receiving feedback. And in Canada, what I've noticed is a lot of companies, if not all of them, are very feedback oriented. They want to hear your feedback, and you're supposed to be able to receive feedback. So the way that in Toastmasters they do it is you give a speech, and then you have to be able to hear the good things, but also the areas where you can improve.
Another question here. Marcella, I'll pose this to you. Oscar is asking us, what is more important when it comes to practicing public speaking? Would you say that one should try that in a place like Toastmasters? Or is it better for one to get a job and then, force themselves to just practice it there when it's really important?
Well, it would all depend on the objective of the person, right? Toastmasters, our club, is a safe space to practice it. You can make mistakes. You will receive constructive feedback in a very friendly environment. We will want you to improve on your public speaking. If you want to practice it at your workplace, like without having a training, well, you can face judgment, or you can face maybe performance review at the end of the year that would tell you, hey, you should better start working on your speaking skills because we don't understand what you're saying. So I would recommend, and it's not because I'm the PP public relations of the club, but I would recommend you to join any club. If you want to join us, you're more than welcome. But join, practice. It's like going to a gym and getting better and better. And then when summer comes, you can show that body, that summer body, the same. Now when a public speaking opportunity arises, that will be your time to shine. But practice. I would suggest to practice before with friends, with family, or with a new network that you can build.
Marcella, tell me a little about tone and body language. So as part of your meetings, as part of your member conversations in the club, are these two elements also focused on, and how is it that you do that?
Yes, for sure. Body language, facial expressions, also vocabulary is something that we practice every week, and more because our club is diverse, right? It is built by different backgrounds. Most of us speak Spanish, so that's why we understand when we move in a certain way. But for the ones that do not, we see their face of confusion. So when we receive feedback, as Luisa mentioned, we're very vigilant on their feedback because we want to know if our message was delivered in a way in which they understood. We need to know our audience. We need to learn how they receive the messages. so we can improve our communication skills.